got many, many, many thousands of investors, and they answer this survey and they tell you if they're bullish or bearish. Well, generally, if there's too many bulls, that's a bad thing. And if there's too many bears, that's a good thing. It's a contrarian investment indicator. So we're only tracking the bears, and I want you to look at this chart right now. And what you can see is this is going back to about 15, and you can go back as far as you want. You will find this pattern repeats. So if we look at before 2020, we had clusters of too few bears. Then, of course, when the market fell in 2020, there were lots of bears. So we had too many bears. And I draw horizontal lines as to where I think those levels indicate too few or too many bears. So here we go again. In 2021, through much of the year, we had too few bears. Everybody was bullish. Well, that led into this, okay? Just like 2020 had too few bears, and 2018 had too few bears, which did lead into a little correction there. So on and on, you will find that the bigger the cluster, which includes clusters when there's too many bears, like up here, then as the 2022 market fell, that can lead into a market bottom. So recently, through most of 2024, we saw way too few bears. Everybody was bullish. And, you know, that often happens as the market continues going up and up. But at some point, you've been riding that bull market for too long and everybody's bullish. And that's where we were. And so what, of course, has happened is the market's been falling just recently. And you see that the bears have suddenly come out of the woods. So people have gone from being bullish to bearish, and we're suddenly seeing this fairly large spike on the AAII survey of who's bearish. So this is bears only. Now, if you look at past instances, you can see, like in 2020 and other periods like that, that you need a period of time, just like you need a period of time where there's too few bears to indicate that the market's topping. You also need a period of time where there's too many bears to indicate that this is the end of the sell-off. But it is encouraging that we've gotten this spike. Will it last? I don't know. It's very early. Like I said, I like to see a cluster like up here. We've not got a cluster. We've got one move, okay, above that too few bears line. But keep that in mind, because that could be evidence that this market will, in fact, find a bottom. Too early to tell yet.